I'm not going to lie, I completely had to change my notes for this Burnley game, given the events that happened on Friday. It took the British footballing world by storm to learn that Sean Dyche's 10-year reign as Burnley manager had come to an end after he was sacked due to poor form. Burnley's in a relegation fight, and that has been the case a lot of the time when Dyche has been managing them in the Premier League. But he's always managed to find a way to get Burnley out of the drop zone. I think the timing of the sacking isn't necessarily right. I think the decision's very abrupt, sudden, and was unexpected, of course. But at the same time, I know that football's a results game, but Dyche always has come up with a way to get Burnley out of the relegation zone. And there have been times in the second half of this season when he has tried to propel that again. If you look at the month of January, for example, Burnley got a 0-0 draw with Arsenal. In the month of February, Burnley only lost once, a 1-0 loss at home to Liverpool. But they have lost 5 of the last 6 league games. And even though this side beat fellow relegation rivals Everton 3-2 in what was quite a penultimate game in the season, Dyche has still been sacked. A lot of Burnley fans are really unhappy with that. But in 10 years at Burnley, he's built quite a legacy there. He's been known for masterminding a fantastic traditional 4-4-2 system. And he is a very traditional manager. He likes to keep things very solid and play football in quite a pure form. He doesn't necessarily play with flair in his teams, and Burnley wasn't a team that made you go, wow. It wasn't a stunning style of football, but it was a gritty style of football that always got results. And it worked. And it did good things on the pitch. And I think that a lot of fans are very sad to see him go. I, for one, am sad to see him go, but I'm sure he'll be back in management in next to no time. There'll be a job in the Championship for him come the summer or towards the end of this calendar year. Maybe now he just wants to take a break to have some time with his family because he's been committing himself to Burnley for 10 years. His family home's in Northamptonshire. He's been going away for a long time. And now I think it's just the time for him to settle down and just relax a bit. If I talk about Burnley's season in a nutshell, it wasn't until week 10 of the season that the Clarets managed to pick up some valuable wins. It was the first win of the season. It was a 3-1 win over Brentford. And after that, 3 consecutive draws followed. I think that even though this team is in a relegation fight, it still does have a fighting chance to stay up. It's got 2 games in hand over the teams below it. Watford and Norwich are the 2 teams below. And it has, obviously, 2 games in hand on Leeds United. It's only Burnley and Everton that have to play 2 further games. But Burnley's on 24 points, has a goal difference of minus 19, which is actually equal with Everton's. And has been known for drawing a lot of games this season. I think this is where Burnley might have gone wrong. By drawing a lot of games, it hasn't helped them come this stage of the season because now every point's going to count. It just puts on more pressure. I'm not going to lie to you, Burnley's a team we have been very up and down against over the years. We struggle to get results up at Turf Moor, but at the London Stadium it tends to be a little bit better. We beat them last season with a 1-0 win in a game that was dictated by Craig Dawson's defensive masterclass. And, we can beat them, especially because of Spurs and Arsenal losing. We've now got another chance to gain ground. We should have done it last week at Brentford. We've been given another chance. We've been lucky to get another chance to pick up points. And now it's time to do it. So, my 3 players to watch for Burnley. First of all, Nick Pope. What am I even saying? Cracking goalkeeper. So I couldn't get my words right then. Absolutely excellent goalkeeper, Nick Pope. I can't speak right now for some reason. Pope was runner-up to Edison for the Golden Glove Award last season. And he's often in contention to be in the England team. Not as a starter, but he's always in contention to be there. He's made 28 league appearances this season, and he's a bit of a clean sheet merchant. That I do know for sure. Up next is James Tarkowski, who is always linked with a transfer to West Ham. I remember that Burnley wanted 50 million for him at one point, and that Leicester was knocking on the door at the same time West Ham was. Tarkowski is a Premier League proven centre-back. A clear fan favourite who's been at Burnley for quite some time now. I think he's been there for over 6 years. And he's a very good centre-back. Strong, physical in the air, and very tough tackler of the ball. The third player that I am going to talk about is Maxwell Corney. He signed from Lyon over the summer in what was a very un-Burnley move. Burnley tends to sign homegrown players from the Championship. Maxwell Corney joined from Lyon, a.k.a. the team that West Ham knocked out on Thursday. Moussa Dembele have that. Corney has produced a variety of different goals, from free kicks to close-range finishes. He's a very versatile player who is a very strong attacker of the ball. Had a really good start to life in the Premier League, and he's added a new dynamic to this team. He's given it the flair that it's lacked or hasn't really had under Dyche. But then again, a Burnley team under Dyche did not have flair and was not known for it anyway. But Corney definitely adds a new dimension to this Burnley side. As a player who played for both, the only one that is out there is junior Stanislas. Stanislas started his career with West Ham when he was 10 years old, rose up through the ranks and turned professional in 2008. He made 42 appearances for the Hammers and scored 5 goals. In 2011, he joined Burnley, who were then managed by Eddie Howe, and spent 3 years up in Lancashire before he rejoined Howe at Bournemouth in 2014. He has been playing for Bournemouth ever since. As for my score prediction, I'm going to say West Ham to win this 2-0. And I expect us to win tomorrow. Okay, Burnley's always a team that likes to spring a few surprises every now and again. Fair enough. But I think we need to go out there and get the 3 points tomorrow. We really got to crack on now from this point to the end of the season. Every game's going to be massive. We need to get points no matter what. Thank you very much for watching this quick video of Opposition Uncovered. If you like the video, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. Take care, everybody, and I will see you all soon.